Welcome back. Episode 6, MyArtistDNA, 10-second reviews today. Oh, sorry, let me reintroduce myself. Exec.
I thought I was going to burp this entire time. That's why I'm sitting there looking like I'm about to die. It's Young Sweat. Greetings and salutations, friends.
Sweatsuit Reke. Today we have FOTO, F-O-T-O, by Kota the Friend.
Kota. New artist.
K-O-T-A.
No, I'm not going to say, I don't know how long he's been, but he's an artist I recently discovered. Been following him on Instagram for a little while because I was really intrigued by his promotion methods on Instagram. It was very regular person-like. And I was like, I like that. I don't know what about it was interesting, but check him out on IG. I don't know.
Check it out.
Yeah, check it out. But today, we've got the FOTO album. Released this year, 19 tracks. Site is quite a doozy. 19 tracks. Good lord. But it's only an hour. So,
yeah, 59, 58.
Hour 58. Concise, 19. Enough talking. Let's get into it, because I really don't know really what to expect. I've only heard a snippet of one of his songs that was on his Instagram promotion.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was his whole vibe. I don't know if he was trying something out, but we'll see.
All right. That's interesting.
Shall.
The breakdown as always. We have 5 different colored chips here that we use to rate the tracks after we listen to the first 10 or 20 seconds, depending on how we feel about it. Green, we love it. The good go ahead.
Blue. It's all right.
It's all right. We'll let it finish.
Yeah, it's all right.
White, probably tune it out. I feel like blue is like when we're in between white and green, but white is like, meh, like you really don't care about it. It could theoretically be off the album and you wouldn't miss it at all.
White is background noise that you don't want to be background noise.
There you go. Yeah.
You feel me?
Background noise.
Red. Terrible. Bad. Bad idea. Bad vision. Bad vibes. You got too high that night. You should have scrapped that session.
And the one chip we have yet to use.
Oh, Lord.
Hope we never have to use. The black chip. There's only one.
There's
only one.
There's only one for a reason. If you get a black, we're not listening to the rest of the album.
Retire.
Because if the song is that bad,
retire.
It's over. It is literally over. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. For a second,
yeah, we almost hit Larry.
We thought Larry scared us. Larry scared the
living about to hit Larry. We had 3 reds in a row.
Larry scared the living shit out of me, man.
He killed the second half of his album.
He scared the shit out of me. He scared the shit out of me because I came in with I pumped his name. I pumped his name up.
Yeah.
I've been pumping his name up for a few weeks, and then the first 6, it was just like, hold up, Larry Lorenthal James.
That's hilarious. Is that his real name?
No.
Oh. So like that explains so much.
No, his real name is Larry.
Yeah, I mean that's like, you know, when you try to put your man on with a chick or like your girl's friend, and
yeah, it's like, nah, this
you're like, what happened?
You feel me? Or you try to put a girl on, or the girl that you talk to's friend on with your man that's coming. It's like, nah, this my man, like, he cool. And he shows up like mad drunk for no reason. It's like, bruh. Bruh.
You nervous? You nervous?
What's going on?
You nervous, B?
What's going on at home?
That's funny. But all right, let's get into track 1.
Let's get into this poppycock.
Full Bloom.
Kota the Friend featuring Issa Reyes and Richard Parker. I don't know either of those people.
Richard Parker sounds like a saxophonist.
He does. Let's see.
Hey, young blood. Come here, let me talk to you.
Is that Richard?
I seen you grow up all your life around here. Never said 2 words.
All right. First 10 seconds. So this is obviously an intro track. I'm going to lead into it with some, well, not obviously because it's 2 minutes 46 seconds. So that means there's going to be some
a lot of dialogue or some actual music.
Yep.
I think it's a cool intro. I mean, it's a little jazzy background. So, like, I've never heard of Kota the Friend. So I don't know what to expect at all.
Coca.
I don't know what I was supposed to call him.
Cocaina.
Kodo. I never heard of him. I don't know what to expect at all. I'm presuming he's some level of hip-hop, musician. But I got nothing to go on. I never even heard of him until 10 minutes ago. So
even in
solid intro.
Solid intro so far. I don't think it really necessarily does it warrant another 10 being an intro, or are we just gonna assume that it's words and then just?
We can assume it's words. I mean, there might be a little touch of music in there. I mean,
usually when you start off with "Hey Young Blood," like he's gonna talk for at least a minute 30.
Right, fair enough.
We'll give you a green intro.
Stack it there so y'all can see it.
Green intro on the 1. So let's ride the slide 2. Got that church. No features. Bow.
Yeah, I'm glad you're on the space bar because I'm zoned out.
It sounds very reminds me of this, like that. I don't know. This feels like it's gonna be a very.
It makes me think of like Hawaii and like a beach cabana. So I'm like,
I was gonna say like down south, like by the water, like by like a lake or something down south, or a body of water where it's just chilling by the water. Like a fishing dock.
Got the grill out.
You feel me? But not even the grill, just like some old heads just chilling.
Yeah, that would make sense following the who I'm assuming is Richard Parker talking about Hey Young Blood.
Yeah. Hey. If your name is Richard, you can call anybody Young Blood.
Another 10?
I think it deserves
like,
another.
Shut up, dick.
Hey Young Blood.
Who are you talking to?
Sunlit crib, Sunday vibe.
Okay. I like how that okay. That boom doom. I love how, I don't know if you heard the riser like slowly coming in.
Yeah, the little outer space effects with the acoustic. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was hard.
That was hard.
I'm glad we gave it another 10.
I like the acoustic guitar with the MIDI kick. You feel me?
I like how Timbaland does this a lot too. I like how the kick comes in and then like the hi-hats are preparing you for when the snare comes. So it's not like immediate, but it's like and then it finally comes in later. That always, I like that push and pull of R&B records.
I do as well. Like the kick has you like
yeah,
I love you
acoustic.
to the snare, and then the hat is just you
it's
flying
like,
through.
You're
the
just
air.
like
Yeah. I feel that.
That'd be a dope animation.
But we 2 solid greens in. What you about to say?
I like acoustic guitars, particularly nylons, but I really like acoustics. I love the way they put it together. There's probably like a wicked bass that comes in at some like.
I wouldn't be surprised. So far, it sounds like he's a instrument guy. Like an actual instrument guy, not a sound guy. Well, that's funny because at the very first 10 seconds was just sounds, but then he came in off the
right.
But then off the intro, he had the soft. We might just be talking too much at this point.
A little bit. All right, Birdie, track 3.
Track
with Hello O'Shea. Okay, I feel like the kick's about to come in and the bass. I feel like it's gonna be a boo, just super simple bass line. But I really like the lo-fi sound with the piano keys. Like it makes me happy.
Now this is a snippet of the song that I heard on his IG. So I'm gonna hold judgment.
Oh, so you've already heard this part, or you heard it later?
Further on, I haven't heard this part. I heard it later on, so I already know how it's gonna like come in.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's gonna go into it though.
Okay.
We could take a boat ride. We could make $1 million with no cosign.
Oh, so
we could go to Europe. We could go to Africa. Winter in Johannesburg. It don't really matter.
Okay, so it was that was the exact snippet. I thought it was gonna be something different.
I feel like what's gonna make or break this album for me, I can't even say break it because it's already pretty solid. I feel green about this. But for me, what will really, really propel it to almost undeniable is whatever the bass lines are, because everything else is really, really solid. Even the way he chose to come in, but like the right bass on there, even something super simple. So green again.
I'm rocking green.
Birdie. All right. All right, Kota the Friend.
He just got a birdie on birdie.
Uh,
Golfing reference.
Hey, Hollywood, track 4.
Yeah. Let's see what you're talking about. You know what this sounds like? That Boss and J. Cole song. That was like song of the summer, like last summer, for like 3 weeks. You know who Boss is?
I know who Boss is, but I don't remember the song.
I can't think of the name right now. But at the end we'll bring it up. Oh yeah, or just bring it up now. Boss and J. Cole. Ooh, that's recent.
Okay, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, not at all. Yeah. J. Cole. What's the name of the song? Nope, that's not it. Oh yeah, wait, yes it is.
2018, yeah. Let's see. And here comes an ad. Oh, bless.
Oh, you know. This is not it.
All right,
This is not it at all.
one more. All right,
Yeah, we'll listen to it later.
another 10
Another 10.
or 11, I guess, because I stopped at 9.
That's a good note though.
Yeah, I changed up. I'm a new me. Ain't no kind of money finna woo me. Smack you if I see you wearing Gucci.
Okay. He got a real like undermix. I want to say he mixed like the way he's mixing it so far is real lo-fi, like real not super scratchy, like to where it's on that Earl Sweatshirt Feet of Clay level where it's just like, oh my god, like yeah, you sound like you're in a you're in your basement and in a reverb chamber at the same time. But
That's
I like it.
Mesh screens.
Like even the way the kick came in, like it's hard, but it's not like it doesn't over.
Yeah,
like it's like
that,
you
know it knocks. And if you really want to knock, you can crank it all the way up, but you still feel it.
Exactly. Like he just wanted
solid pattern.
He just wanted like the way he brings the is just to get that like the rhythm, just to catch the tempo. It's not for the whole song.
Rhythm section. I'm getting like Q-Tip vibes, like Tribe Called Quest vibes, kind of.
The Tip Man.
Yeah, like 2019 Q-Tip.
He does sound like 2019. Now you say that his voice is kind of that same pitch of Q-Tips. That's a good point.
All right, so what are we giving it?
I'm cool with green.
Green up then.
Green up.
Alkaline.
I need some
It's that
alkaline
good
water.
Yeah, me too. I had that in a minute. Who's the dude who does the beats for Smino?
Monty Booker.
This reminds me, like, obviously Monte has like more arpeggios, but this is a very Monte.
You know what I like about Monty? It feels like he arpeggiates like snares and kicks and hats. Like some of the sounds, it would just be like real, like super crazy. I wonder if those are just audio samples or if he's actually doing something.
It's probably plugins and stuff and routing, but that makes me think of two things. One, that I need to go home and try it, and two, that we should do like in the lab sessions and just like make weird stuff.
Coming soon!
And talk about it.
Coming soon. Because I can't point at 3 at the same time. They won't
You
even know.
can't?
They won't even know. Oh, I could if I lift my leg
All right.
up. But if I lift my leg up, something's going to break.
Another 10?
Another 10. I'm glad I'm another 10.
Lately, I just say I'm out of town. Cause I don't really care to be around. I've been making.
I like, and this is something that's been recent for me because my knowledge of stuff has grown a lot over the last year.
Yeah.
I like that echo. Like it was so precise. Like lately I was out of town, down. Like the way it just I loved that. That was so satisfying. Also, I like how his kicks are coming in early. Like, yo, I'm getting the song started. I'm not like having y'all sitting there. No, the song starts and then like I like that.
All right, hold on. I need to hear this.
Just listen in the background.
Lately I just say I'm out of town, 'cause I don't really care to be around.
I really like that. Because it's like, does it, but it's like the way it switches to the back, it's kind of like it has like a foam filter on it.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. I really do.
That's all engineering, my guy.
It is. It really is.
Did we drop a green on it?
We about to. Hold on, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's track 5. Yep. So.
This is like a. See that? Green. Don't judge me, y'all. I'm eating. Green. This is like a vacation record.
This is a vacation record. This is like a record for you and your artsy bae to go to like Soho and just be chilling in one of those apartments up top.
She don't even gotta be artsy. She just gotta be cute.
Nah, she has to like fully not shave her underarms for like 2 days before in the name of artsiness.
No. Not on a trip.
I don't understand what you just said.
I said not on our trip.
Not on your trip. Oh yeah, not on the trip. I'm talking about like when y'all was at home.
Just had a phase.
Yeah. She had a phase where she was not shaving underarms. When you said something about her, she said something about women equality, and you was just like, all right, whatever. I'm here with your mom.
Have you met me?
Have I met you? I think so.
Okay.
Unless you're a hologram.
Okay.
You're not a hologram. That'd have been dope if my arm swung through there. I'd have been like, oh shit, the government! Like, I would have ran out so fast.
Bugged out.
I'd have tripped. I'd have ran through a window, to be honest. But they barred up, so I would have died.
Are we green that up? All right.
We greened that thing up. You feel me? This gonna be I'm excited about this one. Yeah, let me get
Take
this.
the wheel.
Yeah. Reezus, take the wheel. Yeah, call me Reezus. Reezy. Sedona. That's crazy. Sedona. Oh. Inside joke. All right. But let's see what you're talking about. Let's track 6. Track 6 down. Woohoo! So
I do feel I feel really good about it. I didn't mean to jump in and cut you off.
No.
I feel like it's an album that like as a body of work it's probably gonna be really, really strong. But it's not gonna be one that like blows you away. But it's one that you can always go to for like a mood and no one's gonna be able to be mad at it. Like you're like it'll be on like a party. Like you said at the beginning at the cabana, just like the beach or whatever, just chilling.
Yeah.
And like the vibes are all set and it's great. And somebody might be like, oh yeah, what's that playing? But no one's gonna be like, oh snap.
You play this like for the first 2 hours of a day party on the water. For the first 2 hours. First 2 hours, only the reason I say the first 2 hours because that's when people are still showing up. And it cranks because the way he does his beats is like a more modern hip hop, more trappy vibe, but it's still chill enough to where it's like we don't have to be on 100 right now. Mm-hmm. Like we could still be setting up. Some people chilling, eating. Some people getting in the water and swimming before the crowd gets here. We got some good vibes. But then once the crowd gets here, it's like all right, we feel good now because we had some chill music, some good vibes. So go ahead, throw in the baby. Go ahead, throw that thing when it's gonna take me to 10,000.
Right.
This is a good lead up. Good lead up. So another 10 for Sedona.
Let's get it.
Let's see what you're talking about.
I've been in Sedona, I don't got a phone. Honestly, I'd rather if I die alone. Do it really matter what a hater say?
It don't.
At all.
It doesn't matter at all. It's something we all need to take in account is that it really don't matter what a hater say. Let them say what they say.
I don't listen to much lo-fi stuff, but I appreciate the drum patterns being really unique relative to like what's popular now. Yeah. What is starting to stand out though is that while he vocally sounds like Q-Tip,
the bars
are kind of like that, but it's like it sounds kind of Drake-ish. And that part's like
yeah, it's the basic to where everybody understands it, but it's like nice enough to where it's like, oh yeah. I see that. I see that. But based off this, I feel like my man has room to grow.
Definitely.
A lot of room. Definitely an upside.
This one, I feel like it's like, I like the vibe. Sorry, but it's more blue.
No, I feel that. I feel that
hungry,
as
so
a
it's still
whole
hot
album. Yeah, I feel that. Like, when I'm listening to this so far, I'm thinking like, whoever mixed Flower Boy, Tyler's album, I wonder what it would have sounded like if they mixed this. Because I feel like the goal for a lot of the Tyler's album stuff was not lo-fi, but real chill. So even with the album cover, it's just him standing in a field of bees and dandelions. Like, yeah, Tyler's over the top dude sometimes, but like in recent years he's been calming down. And that album, if you listen to some of the songs, like topics, first of all, Find Some Time, when that actually starts playing, Boredom, it's called Boredom, not Find Some Time. November, Pothole, just sometimes off the top, like you listen to how they're set up. First of all, Find Some Time, like just the way that he used, just the way the guitar hits, then the hat, and then the like the snare he used is real lo-fi, but the way he mixed it made it sound real big or bigger. And then of course he uses orchestras and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like
That's interesting.
if he, like this album, the way it sounds, and if it was mixed or like produced the same way that Flower Boy was, even though Flower Boy was produced a certain way, because Tyler's one of those artists that makes stuff for a certain emotion rather than just to make songs. If the people that produced and worked on this, I feel like this would be like, oh my god, like just sound wise, just sonically, not lyric wise.
I have not heard much
of Flower Boy,
if at all. Yeah, Flower Boy.
Well, go home tonight and listen to some tracks off Flower Boy. I want you to listen to Pothole, I want you to listen to November, and I want you to listen to Boredom. Those three songs in particular, because those three songs I feel like at any point could have been on this album, or he could have made a song. I don't know. I'm not,
I understand
you
what you're
know what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
But Sedona, to be honest,
this one's more blue to me.
Yeah, I was about to say it's like more blue. Like, and that's the scary thing about albums like this, where it starts off like, okay, I see where you're going, and then like you just kind of stay in that I see where you're going level.
Yeah. Also, because it's like it starts off being a real novel sound, and then by track 6, it's like
Very true. So now we are at track 7, Chicago Diner.
Can I get some French toast though? Scrambled eggs, pepper jack.
Just a little something, maybe a deep dish.
At the diner.
Yeah. Okay. So, one thing I feel like we can count on this man for is 10 seconds of lead-in. About 10 to 11 seconds of lead-in, and then the beat drops. And I appreciate that, because I don't like art. I'm about to lie on myself. I love intros. I love intros to songs. I love them. If you do them right, and you do them right you do it for a reason. Like, if it takes a while for your song to start, it has to be for a reason. The song has to be about something. You got to be doing your soliloquy, whatever. I'm gonna forever use the word soliloquy. Whatever. Right. Your little beginning part where you like doing your personal bars, whatever. Yeah. Don't just have a long intro just to have a long intro. Yeah. Like, y'all just be running the beat out. Like,
not to say anything. Like, you gotta be saying something like.
And the beat not
literally, but figuratively.
You gotta be saying something, and the beat don't even be hard at half the time. Y'all be dragging this shit out for these okay SoundCloud beats. Relax.
I got beats on SoundCloud.
I got beats on SoundCloud too, but I don't mean my beats is SoundCloud beats. It's like
touche.
But
next 10.
I didn't really have a judgment off of this. I mean, not like it was bad, but like, yeah, I guess next 10. I'm rocking next 10. Or if we can, we can go blue.
All right,
we can go blue. Like, because I still feel the same how we talked about the other one, just ahead of it. It's like, all right, I see where you're going now.
Yeah.
Like, once I see where you're going, you gotta throw me in another direction for me to like stay excited.
Right, that makes sense. All right, this is track 8, Bagels.
Yeah. Before I play it though,
yes,
make on that point. It was funny because I heard Gilbert Arenas said this about learning how to play against Kobe Bryant. So Kobe, he was saying whenever, because Gilbert Arenas had all his best games against the Lakers. If you don't know who Gilbert Arenas is, Agent Zero. Hibachi. He was, in my opinion, the best point guard in Wizards history. In my opinion.
Absolutely the best scorer in Wizards
by far
history.
The best scorer in Wizards history. Question. But when it comes to being a point guard, in my opinion, he's the best point guard in Wizards history.
Probably.
Just the way he led teams, he was better leader than John Wall in my
scoring
opinion.
Point, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, as a scoring point guard, he's better leader than John Wall.
Definitely.
And he would say, the thing about Kobe Bryant is you can never do the same move 2 times in a row. Like, you could do a move on him, but after you did it, he knew it. So you couldn't come back and do it again because it's like, it's fresh. Exactly. Yeah. He said whenever you played Kobe Bryant, you had to go left and right because he wasn't quick laterally, like defensively, and like, I guess drive right into him. He said something else, and you couldn't do the same move twice in a row. That's how I feel about music. You can't hit the same shuck and jive 2 times in a row. Yeah. Like, the first one caught me off guard because I know you. Okay, I see where you at. And you hit me with it right back to back, and it's like, okay, all right, yeah, it sounds good, but it's all right. Then you hit me that third time, and it's like, okay, like, sounds good, but I'm gonna go check out this because I want to see something new.
Check out some of that Reke.
Yeah, check me out.
That makes sense.
Stay on your toes, my artist. Don't do the same move 2 times in a row.
So, I feel you, but like, one thing that I feel like has been lacking for a long time in albums is cohesiveness, right? And so, having kind of a uniform sound for the book that is an album for across the whole board.
Yeah.
So I guess what you're saying is that maybe in this case, Kota the Friend took it a little too far and made the stuff too similar. Like, he found his one trick and was like, I'm about to milk this.
That's
you don't milk
ponies.
Is
kind of what I'm saying. Like, prime example, when I said I was happy that the songs were starting early. Just about every song has started the same. It might be different chords, different instrument, but it's like every song is started with the chords that's gonna be looping through for about 10 seconds, and then the beat drops. So
is there such thing as too consistent?
Yes. There's such thing as too consistent.
All right.
There is, because it's too consistent when you start thinking about it like that. Like, if you know what I mean. Like, when you're consistent in your method, that's good. I think is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, but then, if you're too consistent in, like, output.
Yeah, like, if you're consistent in your process.
Yeah.
What you talking about, your method, like, that consistency is cool. That's great. But that's the only way you master it. Like, that's the only way you get good at that is by staying consistent in your process. Right. Mastering your process. But when it comes to you're just doing the same thing over and over again.
Like arriving at the same destination?
Arriving at the same destination over and over and over again. Because this is the perfect way to put it. Pusha T. Everybody says he's just been rapping about coke for the last 20 years.
So many different ways!
And he has. But it's how he's doing it. It's his process. It's not, I sold coke. Yeah. Next song. I just sold some coke. Yeah. Like, nah.
Like, I feel like I'm in an episode of the Boondocks.
Well, I'm a mixture of Riley and Huey. It's crazy. But it's not like that. It's, such and such, I just bought the thing, ice white like the coke I was slinging it back in 98, like some shit like that. It's referencing stuff. He's talking about his life now, and he's like, man, you wouldn't believe what we was doing like 20 years ago. Yeah. Or like, man, this shit made me so angry. That took me back to 20 years. Like, that's how he's doing it. It's not just boom, 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 I do this. Boom, 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 I do that. Like,
it's still amazing to me though. He still comes up with new lines and new metaphors and just new content. And like, he literally has only rapped about one thing for his entire career and still manages to make it sound fresh. Obviously to his fans, because some folks are just like, they rap about coke. But then I challenge them to actually listen to the bars and or metaphors.
To all the Pusha haters and the Drake stans, that's how you know he was really bout it. Because he hasn't run out of stories yet.
Details, homie. Details.
I haven't ran out. I was doing this every day for 20 years. Like, I didn't run out any stories yet.
We should do a Pusha album.
We should do a Pusha album. Matter of fact, we should. I don't want to say do Daytona, but we should do something classic. Go back. Flashback Friday. There you go.
Hey.
You got it. Keep it on the Rolodex.
On the Rolodex. All right. Track 8, Bagels.
Let's finally get to track 8. Bagals, featuring Lizzie Ashley. Interesting. There it goes. He's gonna give you 8 bars, of course, and then we're gonna go.
So I'm interested in seeing where this one goes, just because the guitar is like a more playful guitar. I think of like a merry-go-round on this one. The other ones didn't give me the merry-go-round.
Yeah,
vibes.
other ones you kind of knew it was going to like some. It's gonna be rock.
Like this makes me think of like Harley Quinn in Batman the Animated Series, like bouncing down somewhere about to whoop somebody's ass.
Yep, just like,
that's what it thinks of. And like the screens. Yeah, exactly. That's what's in my mind right now.
Yeah, I can feel that.
At a bagel shop, I guess. I don't know.
It's making me think of Green Eyes from Erykah Badu. The first part. Yes, I eat a lot of vegetables. All right, let's see what else. Next 10, let's see what we're talking
about. She said she wasn't looking for nobody, but we met in.
I'm gonna go white.
I'm right there with you.
I don't really care about that one.
Nope.
It just feels like, all right, you got the lazy thing down pat. Give me some like, and it's like you talking about girls and stuff. It's like ain't no girl ever made you mad. Ain't nobody ever made you sad. You just kind of like in your pocket about it. Like,
just don't really care.
It is what it is. But I got these stories. This is crazy. Like that's what it feels like.
Yeah, but again, it goes back to like consistency, because even going back to Push as an argument, his delivery in terms of like tone and intensity has almost always been the same.
True.
Even his ad libs are like you can rely on his ad libs, but it's to your point, his process allows him to present the same stuff in a different way. Because even like we wait for the ugh.
Ugh.
And it's like you listen to you need that moment in a record. I guess he knows where it is.
I think a lot of but I think a lot of that comes from the era that he came out of too, like where I'm gonna bar you, like I'm gonna give you these bars, and I'm gonna say something that's gonna make you go ooh, and then that's where like the fact that he's doing his own, and it's from that era, and he's kept that consistent from that era all the way up until now. Like this is a new artist. It's hard to say because in 2019 you have to find your niche.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have to like attention spans are the shortest and smallest that they've ever been.
Yeah.
So it's about keeping my attention. It's about keeping me on my toes. So I'm with you in finding your niche, but it's about how you go about finding that niche. Like for him, I think his niche a lot is the lo-fi sound. I think just off of hearing his voice alone, he can play with a lot of different cadences and pitches. Just off the tone of his voice from just trying to be on the lazy shit. So maybe his thing is lo-fi beats up and down with my emotional delivery.
Right.
You never know.
Right.
But you know what I mean? Like with Push, I'm going to give you this and I'm going to give you different stories. But the beat is what can flip-flop. Yeah, it don't matter what pocket you put me in. I'm gonna deliver how I deliver.
Specific.
Yeah, Push's thing is more so like it don't. Maybe. I think Push's thing is more so like I don't care what box you try to put me in. I'm a fit regardless. However you try to put me, you put me with Pharrell and the Neptunes. We on some box. It's like yo, you put me on Pharrell and the Neptunes. And we on some out of the world shit. Like I'm out there with them. You put me with Jay and we on some New York grime. I'm with them. You put me down south with T. I'm with them. You put me out west with. I'm with them. Like it. Right. That's I think how he's going about it. So
I feel that.
Yeah.
All
white
right.
for me. Yeah. Bagels is a white.
Yeah. All right. Pops interlude.
Pops interlude. What you talking about, Pops? Oh, rest in peace to John Witherspoon as well. Legend in the game. Just had to get that one out there. Every time I see Pops, I think about him.
All right.
Rest in peace to the GOAT.
Tastes so good to make you want to smack your mama.
When Derek would come visit, and Pops would be sitting in here, and you guys be out there playing, and he would say, "Oh, y'all better go get
Oh, y'all better go get this boy. Once again, this is probably just words, so I'm not really listening to the next 10 because it's gonna be backstory for a song that we're not about to listen to right now. So all I'm gonna hear is the first 10 seconds of whatever story she's telling, and I'm not gonna have no context of nothing.
Yeah, I feel like blue at best.
Yeah, get it out on blue. Let it sound.
Soul of Return. Hopefully this is just a complete departure from what we've heard.
Featuring Saba. Young Saab.
Saba's hard.
Saab is excuse me. Saab is hard. It's very hard. So where is it? Here we go. Soul Return, track 10. Damn. He got me. Them piano keys was just too nasty.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that face you were making was like, oh damn it, he did it again, or like, oh damn it, he got me. Yeah.
Yeah, it was that.
Or oh damn it, he did it again. Yeah, all right, let's get it.
The next 10.
Been a cynic, picked up the bottle when I swigged it to no limit. Mama took it from me, did I say that I was finished? I know she praying for my liver. I know she think I'm playing when I say that I'ma get.
I like that, because I could not follow the loop at all. Okay.
What, of the piano?
No, the drums.
Oh.
Like the kick, like I caught the rhythm, but like I couldn't follow. I couldn't tell when the next kick was about to hit. Like it was like boom, boom. Then it was just like pause.
I was off the here run the 10 back. You don't have to edit this out.
I've been a cynic, picked up the bottle when I swigged it to no limit. Mama took it from me, did I say that I was finished? I know she praying for my liver.
I don't know when that kick coming, but it's coming.
Yeah, that's tight. Yeah,
I like that.
I didn't even peep that. He just was flowing on top of it. That was dope.
Flowing.
That's a green. I like that.
We going back to green.
Yeah, I was afraid that we were about to just be blued and white out for the rest of the album.
I was too. That's why I was getting scared, but I like that. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Another interlude.
Melvin's interlude. We are 11 tracks in, and we have had 2 interludes and 3 interludes.
What's that, 30? If you count the intro.
Yeah, if you count the intro, that's 3. So let's see what Melvin's talking about.
And Uncle Cal's. All right.
He was in the Vietnam War.
I'm pausing it because it ain't even Melvin. This is Mama again. Stop telling me it's gonna be your papa and your mama, and then your papa and your uncle, or whoever Melvin is, and then your mama start talking. Maybe she's talking about Melvin and talking about Pops. Cool.
Yeah, maybe they've passed and it's about them, therefore for them. So Mom's telling us a story.
I apologize.
I mean, maybe they didn't pass. I don't know.
If that's the case, I apologize and rest in peace to those folks. But if not, about something else. All right. It's an interlude, so I'm going blue at best again. How are you feeling? Or do you want to listen to the rest of it?
I don't know. Did we even?
We got
only
4
gave
seconds.
It 5.
Yeah,
let the next 5 rock out.
You had shell shock, they call it. The effects of being in the war, what you see, being in the.
Yeah.
Talking about PTSD.
Yeah, I mean, it probably is giving some context to the music, but like you said, I don't really care.
Since we're here for 10 seconds.
If the music is good, then I'll worry about the context.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
If it's not compelling, then who cares?
Yeah, like when I go home and listen to this full album, then I'll listen. Like when I listen to the full songs, then I'll listen to the full joint. But right now, for the first 10, off the top. Let's see, talking about on track 12. Mommy, yeah. Talking about. And we're right back to the original formula.
Which I like.
I do like. And I like that guitar. I really like that guitar.
It makes me, the guitar definitely made me smile.
Yeah.
So I can't be mad. Let's just run the next 10.
Let's see. Because he could come out the cut with some crazy drum loop.
True. Oh. Is he going drumless?
No.
Damn.
Just one kick. It's every time. For the simple fact that it was...
I mean, on the strength of the guitar loop, I'll rock that joint.
Yeah, I would rock on a guitar loop like that. If you got bars, though. Not even if you got bars. I kind of just like the loop. To be honest, I might take this home and sample the first 20 seconds, whatever this is.
I did that one with Kid See Ghost. I forget which track it was. I sampled it on the app on my phone.
I have not listened to Kids See Ghosts in a minute. I need to go
I
back. I need to go back. Not I don't need to, but I'm gonna go back tonight because I just want to go listen to some of this. I forgot what they sounded like,
Fair.
except for the one song. I feel free.
Anthems.
I don't feel pain anymore. Like that shit's hard. You can't lie to me. I don't feel pain anymore. Guess what, babe?
Are you high, B?
You're like, guess what, babe? I feel free. I just do the good times pose. I feel free.
Is that what that is?
Yes. Remember the black dude?
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
All right. We at track 13. Uncle Cal's interlude. Damn, you got a lot of family.
Did we chip it up? We ate Mommy Green?
We yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Off the tits out. Game of Green. Because I remember we gave all the interludes blues. So see, talking about Uncle Cal.
These kids don't know what it is to party. They're standing around. I don't even know if they're mingling or if they're paying attention to the good music that's flowing.
All right, so Cal has a problem with Rose bars, what I'm hearing.
It sounds like your kind of guy.
Yeah, sounds like me and Cal might chop it up real smooth. We're going to make some plays, baby. Give me a call, Cal. If you ever watching this, give me a call, Uncle Cal. If not, if your fate is the same as those before that we suggested on, rest in peace to you, Cal. But
I hope not.
Hope not. Yeah, we're gonna knock on.
He made the album.
We're gonna knock on this.
Knock on this laminate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably wood.
Yeah, this is real wood. I can feel it. I can feel the lumberjack's pain
I
to
can
this one.
feel it.
I can feel the lumberjack who spent 3 months away from his family cutting trees for this one. Oh yeah.
All right. Track 14.
Oh, you didn't chip this one up. How you feeling? It blew again because it's a thing. But Cal, you came in pretty funny. I was not expecting you coming that harsh. These kids don't know how to party. That's what you was about to say. I thought you was about to say like we don't know how to. Yeah, Kyle coming with his shirt out, coming with the little tubes. Remember the little Coke tubes he used to wear? Yeah.
Oh, you mean in the Independence?
Just enough to get you through the night.
A little spoon.
Just enough to get you through the night.
Sick.
And then you got to pinch your nose tight so don't nothing drip out.
Right.
Hello.
So you don't bleed out.
You feel me? Crazy. We're out here living crazy. Where we at? Track 14. Backyard. Like the band. DC Baby. You feel me? Let's see you talking about Backyard.
This is
Okay, Wii Sports about to go crazy.
right. Like it reminds me of Dram. I like the cha cha.
I like the cha-cha.
It was basically Mario.
It is Mario.
Yeah.
Literally Mario. But, yeah.
Another 10.
Another 10. Let's see what we talking about.
Yeah, I'm in the hood and I'm feeling good and I'm getting nice and it's over ice. You know what I'm on? I be hella low. I don't gotta feel.
I like it.
I do like it.
I like the bounce.
I do like the bounce. I'm still waiting for like a bass to come in. Maybe that's the third part that we're missing. So like that's I called it from the beginning. That's really what's gonna make or break this album for me. Like it's cool. I'll probably listen to it. Like I said, depending on what the vibes are, it'd be cool to throw on the background just when you're chilling. But in terms of like really endearing itself to me, it's all gonna be contingent on the bass.
I feel it. The thing that makes me excited about that is a lot of the songs that are like that are like 2:45, 3 minutes. So they got enough time for something to change or add to it. So that tells me that he probably did, or I'm assuming, I'm going to hopefully optimistically assume.
Right.
Because, you know, optimism can kill you. But, yeah. I like it.
Okay.
I like it. A green, blue. What you want to do?
I'll let you pick.
I'm going to go green off the bounce. Especially for the simple fact that I said I didn't, and it was the same formula. Give you 10 seconds of bounce, and then I'm going to give you 10
seconds of bounce, and then bring the beats in.
It's like the consistency is starting to wane on me, I guess.
But that one did sound like it sounded fresh.
It did. That's what it sounded
like,
very
these
fresh.
in the middle didn't really sound fresh.
It
was too much
these
of the
sounded
same.
like these and
5.
these were recorded in the same day, and it wasn't like I have this song that I need to record. It was let's get some songs out.
You're just in this mood for a long time.
Yeah, like just a full on weekend. Was that me? Yeah, that was me. I was about to say, why you kick me? But playing footsies. But I was about to say, like, it just felt like he went into the studio real monochromatic, monodramatic, whatever the fuck. No, monochromatic.
Yeah, I think you mean monochromatic.
I do.
Okay.
I do. I absolutely do. I took art in high school and I learned about that stuff. And forget.
Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers. I'm learning. All right, track 15.
Koala. Like the bear.
Are you going to click it?
I just wanted them to know that it was like the bear.
Oh.
You know, like koala bear.
Mm.
You know koala bear?
Yes.
Like the bear.
Still haven't given me the Booker vibes. So I like it, but
Yeah. It was weird. I liked it because it was like, I like that sound a lot.
yes, I do too. However, it threw me because it sounds a whole lot like the last one. So it's like they just kind of found themes through their production, and then I guess maybe they were trying to have like a thematic progression through the album. But
Possibly.
like you don't.
It's hard
you
for
don't
us
want,
to make that judgment one. Cause
right. I feel like having multiple songs that sound the same back to back isn't.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. It does worse for the song.
Right, like with space in between, I probably would have been geeked about that.
No, yeah, facts. It's
So I'm not as geeked about it, but like I'm interested enough to hear the next 10.
it's like the problem that the Migos have. Like a lot of their songs sound very much alike because they have a formula to their like.
Yeah.
Only one in their group that I really consider like a rapper is Offset. The rest of them are
Really? What about Takeoff? I feel like Takeoff's the best rapper.
really.
Yeah.
Have you heard the last Rocket?
Nah, I
It's
mean,
his solo project.
it's terrible.
Awful.
But like, as far as you need a verse on a track, he gives you a better one than anybody else. Like what was the joint? Was it Motorsport? Was it Motorsport with him and Cardi? With Amigos and Cardi?
Yeah.
Yo, he like murdered that. You can't even tell what he sang when he murdered the verse.
He murdered that, and he murdered Peekaboo, the joint with him and Yachty.
I don't think I heard that, but
Yeah, he murdered that.
yeah, his solo project was just like.
It was his solo project was a black
Retired.
a hard black.
But his verses?
That's funny you said. I feel like for feature artists, I think Takeoff has better verses than the rest of them. Like for features, but like for Migos features, I'll put it that way. Cause I there's some Offset features that when I hear them and when Offset gets in his pocket, like I said, Offset raps the fastest Migos way. Like he raps in like 32 couplets, like he be hitting every fucking like, and the way he be talking and the way his voice just go, like he has like that. In my opinion, he has the most Atlanta voice out of them.
Interesting.
And it just sounds.
Yeah.
He just sounds like he embodies what Migos was supposed to represent the most. Got out of jail, came back, married, got a family now, but he's still the same dude. They like it. That's how it feels to me with him.
How about that?
Oh, obviously, Quavo's the Beyonce. He's the smile and he's the face. He's not the Beyonce, but talent-wise, he's the Beyonce. I'm gonna say this catchy thing that everybody's gonna repeat. I got the smile. I'm the
I don't
lightest.
think any of them are great solo though.
Great? No.
Yeah, it's just like, no. You know, don't break up the crew. Just stick together.
They gotta stick together. I will say that Offset's solo project, I did enjoy. I enjoyed it. One, because it was the only solo project out of the Migos where one of them was actually trying to talk about something.
Hold on a second. I'm confused now. I'm gonna have to pull up.
Father of Four.
Oh yeah, that was cool. What about okay?
Quavo's solo project, Huncho.
Huncho Jack or whatever?
Nah, just Huncho.
Oh.
Huncho Jack was the joint he did with Travis Scott. Even that was kind of trash. Solo project, it was like 4 songs on there where I was like, yeah. And one of them, 2 of them were because of the beats. One of them was because Madonna was on it, and I never heard Madonna rap. And I was
she
like,
rapped?
She
I think I
actually
skipped that record
rapped.
just because I was like, no.
And I enjoyed Madonna rapping because
That's
it was foreign. And it's like, it sounded like she was trying. Like, she was actually in a little pocket.
Didn't she also get like booty implants? Just hang it
Look,
up.
Madonna's out here trying to. She doesn't want to accept the fact that she's like 66.
Yo, the funniest is the stories about her and Dennis Rodman. Or well, no, it was Scotty.
Good Lord.
Cause she like flew him out and then flew him back to where he's supposed to play his game like the same night.
Sounds about right.
He was telling, I think he tells a story about how or somebody was there, like she came to scoop him, whatever, you know, Mike's competitive. He's like, yeah, I whatever is good as Scotty. No, you can't. and then they were just out. Like, okay. So
yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah,
the NBA back then, all them players
world.
would have been banned for the shit they was doing.
Probably, especially because there was no
banned.
social media.
There was zero social media. They was doing whatever they wanted.
And all people do is just telling themselves.
All they do.
All day.
Is telling themselves. That's what I'm saying.
Day.
So imagine being back in the 80s, being in a locker room, playing poker with Michael Jordan. Somebody getting stabbed. Like, it's not going to be a fight. Mike is going to cut you. Like, that's literally funny. And figuratively, he's going to cut you. He's going to... Look.
Yeah, not sleeping
Dennis Rodman.
Not sleeping on the plane back to Chicago, you know, with a full poker table, smoking cigars, and like
going crazy with a whole cup of scotch.
And still dominating.
With a cup of scotch. And then dropping 48 the next day.
Yes.
Dennis Rodman's sitting there pulling bumps out his thumbnail and like chasing stewardess up and down the aisles, then getting you 46 rebounds. This was built different. It was built different.
Yeah, that's...
Now if you sneeze, it's load management. Good Lord. I'm trash. I'm trash.
Now that's the load management discussion is interesting because it's like you're getting tens of millions of dollars to play. Like, granted, you know, some folks do just play, but look, I understand both sides. As a fan, it's annoying.
Kobe Bryant,
as a competitor, it's annoying.
Kobe Bryant said it best. There are ways to load manage on an active roster. Ways to load manage on an active roster. Yeah, right now,
everybody takes nights
everybody cares about how they look. Like how their stats is going to look. Yeah. Dudes don't want to suit up and have an
8-point game.
And just have an 8-point game and then just chill. You still get, like, first of all, you probably want that. Anyway, I still get to run up and down a little bit, work some sweat in, be in layup lines, be active, be in my uniform, and just in case it's a game that can be won and y'all need me to come in at the last, like.
Plus, it makes everybody else's job easier because if you are that guy, then they're gonna respect you even if you have an off night because there's no telling when you're gonna start firing.
Exactly.
When you're gonna get warm. So.
And also that I feel like it would give guys, it puts guys on that, like it makes dudes perform because one, I might not be playing, but I'm suited up. So if y'all fucking up, you're sitting down. This is like it's like
but if you suit up and you start, you got to start. Now you might
he'll start.
You might start the first 4 minutes. And
that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna start for first 5, get my sweat going, get my little 2 points, 4 rebounds, and I'm sitting down.
Get your lather up.
Exactly. Not even 2 points, 4 rebounds. Get my little 4 points, my little 2 rebounds, my 1 assist. I'm gonna sit down, and then y'all got the rest of the game.
I blame Pop.
I do blame Pop. It's all Pop's fault because Pop was too smart.
Right, sitting down for old age.
And but the thing about Pop and why I respect it is because he didn't lie. Like he wasn't saying, "Oh, it's for this." He's old. Yeah, he's old. I don't want him to play because he's old. What? Like literally, and then be like, "What? You gonna make me stop?" Okay, cool.
Right, that's true.
Now all these, I have a problem when you sitting there like, yeah, it's lingering injury from 3 years ago that is lingering, and
everybody.
All right, then those. You don't need to be playing basketball if you got
lingering
injuries from 3 years that you need to take year 3 off from the injury. Then go play golf or something. Go join the big 3. They only play half court. You're not as much wear and tear on your body.
Yeah, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf still cashing
exactly,
in on folks.
Knocking it down and then praising Allah right after. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Let's get back to the music. Wait, we just snuck off.
Second 10 on Koala.
Oh, we didn't even give him the task 10. Oh yeah. So I started off similar to the one above. Backyard had the same kind of kind of bop
Kind
to
of
it.
feel, yeah.
Different sound, same kind of feel, but I don't know, just that sound, like just the sound that he chose. It's intoxicating.
Definitely.
So, next 10.
Living, nigga with the vision. Pulling up, hopping out the Honda Civic. Hey,
Another one where it's like, you know what it is about that beat? I feel like somebody else should have had that.
Probably. I feel like they, as much as we praised his choice of kicks,
Yeah,
that was the wrong kick.
That was
Like if any beat to turn the shit down, and like have it more in the background, it would have been that one. One of those like Dilla kicks that just sounds like the whole speaker's moving, but like doesn't have too much. It's not too pronounced in the front. That's
I don't like the kick. I will say the bop. I'm loving the like how it goes. Kick, change it.
Yeah,
and like I said,
I listen like an engineer. I can't hear past the kick.
I feel you. And like I said, I feel like this beat should have went to somebody else.
Who? Dram.
Not Dram. To be honest, I was gonna say, and I hate to say it because he's such. I hate giving his name, but I think Drake would have merged this motherfucker. I don't know why. I just
40 would have taken the top off the kick, but yeah.
40 would have taken the top off the kick, and 40 would have added some reverse sample for Drake to come in and talk about.
Or some slow down 90s R&B.
Yeah, he would have slowed down some Mariah Carey and then sped it up while slowed and then reversed it. And then Drake would have came in like at the end. That would have been the end. He would have reversed the kick and the snare. He did everything on the end part.
Yeah.
You know, Drake used to be making noise.
I don't really care about this record.
Interesting.
It's not red, but...
No, I feel it. It's not red.
It's not green.
It's not red, but it's not green. So that leaves milk toast and toast milk.
Yeah, it's more milk toast for me.
I feel that. I don't feel that. I voted on the last two, so we can go white. I feel that. It makes sense. It makes sense based on how you said you were listening to it. It makes sense. I would agree with that if I was listening to this. But I still have fan ears. I haven't transitioned to. I have my audio.
I can't turn it off. Like if I'm
then.
listening to the radio or something, and someone has like an 808 and there's like another bass line, if they're not in the same chord, like it infuriates me. Cause like yo, you got a whole engineer, you got a whole studio, you have a tuned 808, and you can't put it in the right key. Like fam, what are you doing?
I don't.
So that's just
look.
He's a hater.
That's still not understanding that
I feel it's off.
808s, like not respecting the fact that 808s, and drums, and stuff like that are instruments that have keys. That's all that is. People think, oh, it's a drum, bro. Drums sound the same no matter what.
Nope.
No, I don't.
Nope.
No, it don't
That's
at all.
get your frequencies up.
Especially when you're playing your drum on a keyboard. If you're playing your drum on a keyboard, it got octaves.
Right.
It's gonna change.
Right.
All right, so we're going white on Koala. It's
Grandpa's
funny.
interlude.
It's funny. Every time I glance at it, I think it says NOLA, like for New Orleans, and I'm like, oh shit, shorty from New Orleans, and oh, it's a K.
Psych.
Yeah, psych out. Like here we are, interlude number 49, Grandpa's interlude. We done ran through the whole family. You might as well just name this album Family Reunion, right? Because your mama talking about everybody, and if it's not your mama, I'm sorry. I ain't even gonna mention your mama name no more because I don't even like when people mention my mama. I apologize to you, Kota the Friend, because I want to be your friend, and I want you to be my friend. Pause.
Just press play.
Yeah, I'm talking too much. So you talking about Grandpa?
We would go one day. I'll never forget. We used to dance on 2nd Avenue, and we come out the train station, 2nd Avenue, and the building we danced with was on the corner.
Hold up, they might be from New Orleans. They're from the 2nd Avenue.
Yeah, but is there like a Metro in New Orleans?
It's not.
Yeah.
Maybe she's talking about her time in New York after. I don't know.
I don't know. That actually seemed like a somewhat compelling story, but I mean, it's an interlude. It's not like, I don't know.
So blue again.
Yeah, I say blue.
Every interlude has gotten a blue.
Yeah, basically.
Cool. On the final stretch. Ooh, I like this name. This is intriguing. Track 13 for Colored Boys.
Colored.
Let's see what you talking about, Playboy. It's something about saxophones. It's something about a saxophone that can
Over the little
give me chills.
the electric keyboard, the E piano. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm with it. I'm trying to.
He's used
I'm imagining what the snare sounds like with the same instruments the whole album.
Just about.
Yeah.
I was about to say that keyboard, like he's used that
Basically,
same.
that keyboard, the guitar, and then there's one other thing.
Even the
saxophone.
sax.
Yeah,
from the intro.
Yeah.
Like just about. But I'm in.
I'm in.
I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I was about to say I figured this would be the longer one.
I just wanted one snare. Why? It's
Because he brought the sax back.
I wanted one snare.
Yeah, I figured that would be long too because he brought the kick in and the snare. The sax from the jump.
Right.
So, but yeah, just that's all we needed was just one.
I feel like it's a blue for me.
Blue?
Like I like it, but it's not like I feel at this point. I feel kind of like let down. Like okay, give me something. Be something.
I feel you. I don't got no problem with blue because I feel like a song titled "For Colored Boys" should start off with some crazy sample from like Maya Angelou or something. So, is this for
or
colored
like
boys?
in the Hood from something from Lawrence Fishburne?
Yeah, like something talking about boys,
Eat the cake.
colored boys. But so far we kind of stuck to the same. Like
Yeah.
it's like the name.
Which is a
of the
good
song.
vibe.
It is a great vibe.
Just gotta mix it up a little bit.
Got to like. What did I say? Make the song sound like the title. Like, don't make the title sound like the song. Make the song sound like the title.
Interesting.
Because when you make the title sound like the song, that means you just made something. And it's like, I'm going to call it this because it sounds like this. When you make the song sound like the title, you got an idea.
Right.
Like, that's where the real artistic creative shit comes in. Because I have an idea. Now, let me go create it.
Okay.
Versus, I'm just playing around, fooling around, being creative. Then it's like, all right, I got this song. What am I going to call it? Oh, what does it sound like? Yeah, boom, simple.
It sounds like shoelaces.
Exactly. So I'm going to call it shoelaces. Yeah, that's why I have my beats be having retarded names. Because I make the beat and then be like, what does it sound like?
That's why I stopped naming mine.
Computer Blue.
Right. That's why I stopped naming mine. Because it was just like, you end up with 5 hot shits, 7 new crank, and then 38 bars, and it's like, no, just put a number.
And with my creative self, I'm literally, and the references that come in my brain, so ain't no double name songs in my joint, but it's hard.
Spider Monkeys on Mountain Dew. Shout out Adrian.
There might be there's for sure. I for sure have a beat named Mountain Dew. I for sure have a beat named Spider Monkeys. I for sure got a beat named Goat Milk. I for sure have a beat named LM550. After the Lamborghini truck, the original joint. I don't know why. It was just in my head at the time.
Okay.
I for sure. I just got crazy beat names. Like,
Respect.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna run through this joint and I'm gonna just name the 5 funniest that's in my phone right now. All right, the 5 funniest, actually funniest. So, we got Black Great Gatsby.
Okay.
We got All Man.
What? Just all man?
Oh man, yeah. Literally like that. Oh man. We got Ghost Jazz.
That's an interesting name.
It is an interesting name, but I can tell you the truck that shit sucks. We got Night at the Roxy.
Is it like night with a K?
Nope.
That would be hilarious.
It was just you just give me an idea. A night at the Roxy. Imagine that. Now I got something. Like, I was trying to make a joke about the
Night at the Roxbury?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah. And I would say the funniest one is either Bub or Thanks Elijah.
Who's Elijah?
So when I was making I used this Marvin Gaye sample, right?
Yeah.
And when I was using it, I slowed it down. I don't know if I reversed it or not, but I slowed it down and I had it on this I converted it to MIDI keys. And when I had it playing, when I was playing it, the way it sounded like it was like, thanks Elijah, thanks Elijah.
Okay, fair enough.
So I was like, yo, I'm gonna name this Thanks Elijah.
That's tight.
Because whoever Elijah is, thank you, bruh.
I know an Elijah.
Hey, we all know an Elijah. He don't deserve thanks for that beat, but shout out to you. Wherever you at.
He's a screenwriter.
Hope you're not in the pen. Yeah, shout out to that Elijah.
Yeah.
Stay out of jail, kids. All right, so for Color Boys, we gave it out a blue. Solid blue. Track 18, we just about there. Good to be home. Ooh.
I'm going to feel that way in about 40 minutes.
Ooh, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Shit, I'm hoping 20 for me. Good to be home. Kota the Friend.
Did you put the clicker back?
It's right here.
What? No, the clicker, fool, for the gate.
I never took it out.
Why not?
So I didn't need to. You talking about for Kat? When Kat asked me to walk with her?
Yeah, I was saying you should take us so you could drive back on campus.
I never went. Because she was like, never mind. So I never went.
Oh. Okay.
That time, when I left, I was in the bathroom. I'm not going there for 35, 45 minutes. All right. Track 18! Good to be home! Yes, Lord. Interesting. I don't know where this is going.
Neither.
I'm intrigued.
Me too.
I seen a lot of people get robbed. I seen a lot of people get robbed. I seen a lot of kids get stopped. Frisking where they stand. Silver cups.
Now, I don't know if that was double snare or bad audio.
It's a double snare.
Okay.
This makes me think of Mac Miller, and I imagine just like we were talking about Larry June, this as a Mac Miller record, and I'm not even a huge fan, would have been amazing. Like,
Now that you literally said Mac Miller's name, I feel like that's like more recent Mac Miller, God rest his soul, but like the way he was, the direction of like the flows and how he was flowing on his more recent stuff.
yeah. This guy?
It sounds like
Kota?
trying to be like monotone
Yeah.
with it. Just no matter what he's talking about, just trying to like same with Mac Miller. Mac Miller's talking about some heavy stuff
Right.
for him, but I'm gonna keep my swag. I'm still Easy Mac with the cheesy raps at the end of the day. Crazy. That's never gonna go away. Like that.
He really said that?
Yes, that was really who he referred to. Because that's the thing about Mac Miller, and that's why some people that told me that they don't like Mac Miller because he's like whack white rapper. Like I'll be like, all right, cool, he's white, but like he's been grinding rapping in music since the age of 5. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, he's been around music. Like he's been making music. He's been playing guitars, drums. Like he plays instruments.
Oh.
He's not making a beat. Go home and watch Rhythm Roulette. He has an episode where he made the beat in his garage or his dad's garage.
Yeah.
Like he's playing the bass.
That's
He's playing keys. His dad comes in, starts skateboarding. Like he's a cool white boy. Like he's a real cool. Like he's
All
cool, man.
All right.
Shout out to Mac, man. Shout out to Mac. Rest in peace, Mac. But yeah, this was interesting. It's going back to blue or white again for me. Blue or white for me.
I feel stronger about this one than the last one. I'll go blue.
Go blue.
Mm-hmm.
Were you feeling green at all? Or
I thought about it. I was surprised you said white or blue, to be honest.
really?
Yeah.
I said it because even though it was louder and it was a little bit different, it went right back to the same.
Yeah, I mean, because the only reason why I give it green is just because of the novelty of the drum loop.
That's
about it.
This song sounds exactly like
And no double snare though.
it didn't. It sounds exactly like this. Like when the loop comes in, it sounds exactly like this to me. Just weirder.
We could take a boat ride. We could make a million with no cosign.
Scroll up.
I seen a lot of people get robbed. I seen a lot of people get robbed. I seen a lot of.
They sound
so
too
you-
similar to me.
It sounds just like Birdie.
Yeah, it sounds very similar to Birdie. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I can see that, but they just with the double snare.
yeah, just with the double snare. Like all he did was add a double snare and then make it sound like add more scratch,
Right.
record scratch. So it's it sounds cool. I can hear the differences,
You
but
give it blue.
yeah, I mean it's like I can hear the differences, but at the same time I know that you probably had just worked on the other joint, so it's still fresh in the head. It's like, oh, I got a new idea. And I'm like, that ain't
Right.
new, bro. That's just a different
Variation on the theme, my guy.
exactly. So we have made it to the track, the final track, track 19, album, the title track, FOTO, FOTO, all caps. Let's see what you are talking about. And oddly enough, I feel like it is funny enough. I think it's the longest song on here. It's just by a few seconds. Longest I see so far is 423, 423, and then 430. So the longest song is only 7 seconds longer than the second longest song. So that tells me everything is kind of in the same
Right.
size, which goes along with our theory of he's doing the same thing. Like, yeah, I got the copy and paste mode a little, essentially. Not copy and paste, but kind of copy and paste.
Copy and pasting them chords.
Yeah, for real though. But track 19, FOTO. Send us home with a green. Send us home with a green. You know who else just kicked in my head that will kill a lot of these beats? J. Cole.
Your Ghostface over some lo-fi?
Ghostface over some lo-fi will be... I feel like it'll have to be the right...
Yeah.
And you have to let Ghostface know, like, yo, like, I know you Ghostface, but try not to over Ghostface it.
Right.
Because he'll fully get into, like, Action Bronson type Ghostfacing, where it's just like, yo, I got the sandwich in the porter jacket, and it's like, relax, like, Ghost. Like, we get it. You can rhyme words very well. Like, but shout out to Ghost, though. Like a thief in the night.
What? All right.
Because he's a ghost.
All right. Just press play.
All right, so
Terrible joke. Is that
first 10.
next 10? Let's get it.
You know the sad part? I don't even remember the first 10. That's sad.
That is sad.
I don't know if that
But-
speaks to me or to the song. I'm going to put it on me. Because we can take ownership over here. So let's go for the next.
True.
I told her I would meet her in Namibia.
This sounds exactly like the two songs we just played. This sounds exactly like come on, bro.
I think, I feel you. I do like this one more than the other ones, though.
You hear him progressing
That's
throughout,
hilarious.
which is cool. But like, I want to hear you progress through albums, not through the album.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I ain't even finished the.
Weekend in Milwaukee, then we gotta catch the Philly bus. Then we might as well just head to London and make a stop and.
It's like
He sounds like Jid on this one.
he does sound like Jid, just like a lazy Jid, and I hate to say it over and over and over again, but you same drum, like basically the same drum loop, essentially the same instrument or same chord, like I don't want to say progression, but you in the same like octave range for a lot of the songs.
Right.
And I get it, because he has that monotone, he's on his like, I don't really care.
That's what I was thinking of. It kind of makes me think of how we talked about doing an album, but like classical music style, where it's really like one big piece.
Just
but
one.
There's all the different themes and movements and stuff make it sound like different records. And it seems like that maybe not that they were trying to achieve the classical music aspect, but there's like kind of three distinct themes. The last three tracks being one, the first several being another, and then the middle section being its own. But like they weren't like developed enough to where there could be any distinction between the tracks within the theme. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like, let's say the themes are like red, green, and blue, but the shades of each track within each section are so close to the primary color that it all looks red unless you're like unless you have hyper color accuracy or something like that. So you tell like it's slightly like not red, it's slightly lighter, slightly darker, slightly more orange, whatever. But for the most part, it's like red. From 10 feet, it looks red. And when you get closer, it's like, oh, it is different. But overall, it's just the three main sections, and then not much difference between them. And so that's why like I think every time it's switched, we're like, oh, tight, and then you're like, okay, it's the same thing. And like, oh, switch again, it's tight. Okay, it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's spot on. I feel it sounds like to the point of like the classical movies, because I feel like they did that because a lot of those classic songs and stuff were used in movie scores as well. Because I feel like back then in a lot of movies and films and stuff, a lot of the scoring music you wanted, even if it was a different song, like it just takes me back to the Superfly soundtrack, and how even though they were different songs, some of the songs still felt the same as the one before them, because that might have been two songs for the same scene, but different moments in the scene. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what I'm getting the idea here is maybe like, what if that was the idea here? Like,
right.
This is because it is named FOTO, so maybe it's like there's something behind that, and a lot of the stuff, a lot of interludes telling stories on people, so they're probably specific stories that go along with some of the lyrics that go in the song. It just sounds very like, even though it's repetitive, I would hope that it was like that for a reason. Like I hope that he knows that it sounds as repetitive as it does.
This gave me such a really good idea, because like the old photos used to have the timestamps built into them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could have like a concept being a album called FOTO whatever, but then the cover art or whatever is like a bunch of different photos, but it's like a photo that represents each track, and like
that would be hard.
The timestamp is like the name and the time.
Be hard,
and then you can tell the story around each picture.
That
like with each song.
That's hard. That's hard right there. I might have to go do some digging tonight.
Better call Kate.
That is hard. I was about to do like some pictures of me, like from my go back and then because I was thinking about that. If it was like pictures of you, then it's like, oh, you got something to talk about, because then you can think, oh damn, I remember that during that time, such. Now you got an idea, but that idea is dope as well. Like create a bunch of scenes and then talk about it. That's hard. That's hard. I like that. But
all right, we're gonna clip this and we're gonna put it on social media and hold you to it.
Okay. Did we grade this? 1, 2, 3.
No, we didn't. I said I liked it more than the last two.
I'll let you grade this since I'm not graded the last.
I'm not married to it though.
I'll let you pick this one.
But also,
whatever you pick,
I'm not sure if this is like confirmation bias or just like creating the result that confirms my hypothesis from jump. We do realize we've never really had more than 8 greens. And even in this case, like if I give it another green, that makes 9. But I also know that we were pretty generous with the early greens for whatever reason that was. But even still, that's still 9 at best.
So
8-track albums, my guys.
8-track
that's
albums,
it,
man. Keep it short.
And at this point, given the streaming world and how people have blown up recently, you don't even need that.
6.
You could drop 3 songs with just a hook and 1 verse, and maybe the hook again.
3 songs
in a bridge with no words.
3 songs in an interlude. Just let your mama talk over the interlude.
So,
like I said, you can go for this one since I did the last 3.
I think it was the best of the last 3, but like I still didn't love it though. So I'm just gonna go blue. Which this is not. It's funny, just given how like overall my rating for the album would probably be blue. Right, but like you wouldn't necessarily arrive at this conclusion based on how we started it. Started off real strong, got weak a little bit, couple strong moments, and then weak again, weakish, So overall, I mean, there definitely are more blues than greens. I guess if you weight the whites a little more, then yeah, you end up with a blue, slightly green album There go those color grades again. Yeah, it's interesting because it is really you can't hate it. Like I can't hate it at all. It's solid, but it's not strong. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you.
It's like the dude you can't push over, but he can't fight.
Exactly. It's like I can hit you all day, and I'm like my punch is gonna make you turn your head. You gonna but
you can't fight.
Just 2 seconds to rejuvenate from that. But then when you punch me, I'm like we just gonna be fighting. Like it's like I'm not strong enough to knock you down, but I'm quick enough to beat your ass.
Right. Right.
Well, I'm not good enough to play on varsity, but I'm not bad.
But you're the best player on JV?
I'm by far the best player on JV.
That's funny.
By far the best player on JV.
We're not quite good enough to make varsity.
Not quite good enough to play on varsity.
You on the practice squad for the playoffs?
Practice squad for the playoffs. Or I'm on varsity, but what they never know is I don't have a jersey. I just have the warm-ups. I'm on the active roster without
the practice squad,
without the intention of playing me. I'm on the active roster.
Does that happen?
Oh yeah, it's happened. It's happened. I've been in the situation.
I was about to say you sound like you're speaking from experience.
Yeah, this story is a little bit too personal for me.
Oh, all right. We'll let that go then.
No. It's hilarious to me. Yeah. Like that's the funny thing. I don't see how people be getting so. Well, I get it. Some people hold certain things.
Those are their glory days too.
Yeah, glory days. Nigga,
You gotta outgrow your glory days from high school.
Nigga, I was dying on the bench laughing with our assistant coaches, cracking jokes on everyone on the court.
That's funny.
And then when it was my time to play, I was trash. I used to get upset when I was trash too, but now looking back at it, I was pretty trash. Like I was trash. I wasn't trash. It was just the way I played was trash.
Interesting.
So I was trash.
What is that?
This stretchy stuff.
You know,
you know what it is.
Slime?
Yeah.
Oh, looks weird. But yeah, FOTO by Kota the Friend.
Kota the Friend. And there's a very cool, interesting lo-fi sound. But
yeah, overall, blue chip.
You can tell these are new artists. I'll put it like that. You can tell these are new.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's
you're not gonna hit a grand slam every time you step up to the plate. But or I should say, and I give people full due for stepping up to the plate because a lot of people don't, and that's not just in music, just in life. So I definitely respect the work. I respect the output. I respect the overall high baseline that the album has. Not really in love with it though, but definitely something I would play. Just like I said, in terms of vibe, setting a mood, a party, but you don't want to be too partyish.
Yep.
Some low key.
It's like a party where the strongest drink is wine.
Listen.
And wine gets you up there.
About to say you've been wine drunk.
Come on now.
All right. On that note.
On that note, this has been whatever we call this.
Oh, goodness. 10-second reviews. Kota the Kid. FOTO. FOTO. Check it out. Again, this is all based on the first 10 seconds. If you want to see the full version of the podcast with the audio of the tracks, then I suggest you, I'll have to say follow on over to YouTube. Head on over to YouTube and check us out there. Otherwise, you can listen to us on Anchor. Hopefully Apple and Google and Spotify soon. But we had to edit out the music.
Yes.
Hope you understand.
We're not getting paid for this yet. So
Exact.
Patience.
Out.
Lots and lots of patience. See you later.